All right, what's up, everybody? We're back up with the Rap Roulette with your host D Rice,
And chosen rail, y'all. Live from the basement, man. Hey, we location changing this time.
the Trap Basement.
Man, hey,
We're
hey, I gotta be all over the place, D.
yeah. You can't let them know where you are, bro. You gotta be
Yeah, man.
careful out
Hey,
here.
gotta keep y'all on your toes. Y'all hear that? D, you gotta switch up next, bro. You gotta hit the living
Oh,
room next
I
time.
know. I actually though, yeah, I gotta switch up. Maybe the living room, bro. Damn, I'm go crazy.
Shit.
Um, but yeah, you know how it goes. We got a bunch of topics loaded up on a wheel. You know, rap rap albums, rap reviews, whatever else. And we're gonna spin, see what we land on, and discuss and talk about it. So, without further ado, go ahead, T Rail,
All right, y'all.
bring up that wheel.
Ladies and gents, we gonna get this wheel for you.
See
Hold
what
up.
we got. We got some good topics today.
Mm.
I like this. Okay. All right.
Future and
First,
Lil Uzi. We got
yep.
that
First topic of the day.
Pluto baby Pluto for y'all, man.
Yep. So we're gonna do a little review of Pluto and Baby Pluto by that new project by Future and Lil Uzi. Pretty highly anticipated, so we are kind of seeing what was going on there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there's a lot to unpackage here. What do you think?
Oh yeah, man. I remember we was talking about this actually dropping. We was like back when they put out those Buzz singles, Paddock, and then what was the other one?
On your in your head
In
or
Your
something?
Head, yeah.
Yeah,
They put out those two singles and stuff. So we was talking since then, man, about anticipations and I guess to see what they was gonna do. To be honest, for the singles, man, they was just all right too. Like,
yeah, they're right. It kind. I was like, all right, is this how the album's gonna be? And like, we'll just see how it goes.
yeah, I liked Paddock more. The On Your Head was a little like, it was. I know they put them on the bonus edition, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're right. So
Yeah, but they
yeah, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna pick up that track list real quick.
overall though, I definitely think it's a good project, and I did listen to the deluxe. I actually, I'll be real. To me, the deluxe doesn't add too much to it, but it does add, and there is some nice songs.
I honestly thought I didn't add too much to it.
Mm.
Um,
How disappointed were you? You sound disappointed, man.
Man, I'm not gonna say disappointed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um, okay, I'll pull up that deluxe since I thought it was gonna be like something else we go over. Okay, so yeah, it does. The deluxe does have those singles. Yeah, panicking over your head. Okay. Well, are those the only deluxe track? No, never
The,
mind. Okay.
yeah, like the first
Yeah. It's like the first
five or
couple.
six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. So but the intro song on the original album was Stripes Like Burberry.
Yeah, and how did you feel about the Stripes like Burberry again?
I actually thought that was like one of the best songs on the album, to be honest. That was like it's a good intro. It kind of like it felt very like I think they were going for this on the album, but like it felt very like space related sort of. I don't know. It felt like you were kind of like on I don't know how to describe it. You were like in a galaxy with them or something. Like
Mm.
I don't know. The production really hit pretty well. I thought they were doing pretty well, like rapping back and forth on it. Um, it was a little long for my liking though, but I thought it was a pretty good intro song to get you into it and see what how it would sound. Because I was interested in like hearing more of the project after hearing that first song at least.
I feel. On the first listen, honestly, I didn't really like it like that for whatever reason. For real, like to me, it was
No.
just like another track. Like when I first heard it, it was just like off to me. But I felt that space vibe though for sure. Like I definitely felt like an outer space vibe. So like intro wise, it was kind of
Mm-hmm.
set in tone. I mean, I definitely like it better now. Like now that I've gone back and listened to it. Um, but I don't know. First listen, for whatever reason, didn't stick out. I definitely think it's one of the better tracks for sure out this project. Definitely. Um,
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my personal favorite. I got some favorites for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I would say it's my personal favorite, but it's probably like one of the best tracks off this album. That's probably what I would say about it. Um, it feels more complete than a lot of these other songs on the album, which I'll get into. Um,
I feel
but
you.
that's what I thought. I mean, I like the atmosphere. I like how the production went, and I kind of like it kind of gave me like a feel of how it's gonna go with the album. So I was like, all right, let's just see what happens.
Shit, I feel that. Do you? So how much
Um,
do you remember of like these beginning deluxe tracks? Because I actually played them quite a bit, but I know which ones I actually like and the ones I don't.
so actually, like
Like
a
Tic
lot of
Tac.
them are kind of a lot of them are kind of like forgettable in my opinion. The deluxe ones at least.
They really do feel like throwaways. I actually really like Tic Tac though. I do like Tic Tac.
And I
Um,
forget what that one sounds like. I like Baby. I don't know how to say it.
Baby Sasuke, I do like that one.
That one was good. That one was pretty hype. I was like, all right, this one's like a hype song. I like how they're like trading bars on that one too. They have like a pretty good chemistry. I'll say that.
Yeah,
So
they have really good chemistry. I think for whatever, my legacy and because of you didn't really hit at all for me. And then Heart and Pieces, I think the message was kind of cool to see them do a song like that on, but I don't. It's not all that memorable to be honest. Like it's an all right kind of. Heart and Pieces was like both of them talking about their heartbreak, like, and it's kind of cool, I guess, coming from them because most people don't expect Future and Lil Uzi to really open up. Um,
oh, you know what? I remember that song. So yeah, it was like a deeper song. Talking about like their past stuff. But yeah, I don't know if like it hit for me. I was like, all right, well, like
I definitely think
like
it's one of the better
good for
songs, but I don't think it's something like how it's not. It doesn't have a lot of replay value to me. Like,
no. I'm like, okay, like good for you guys. Subject matter. You're getting a little deeper there, but it's like, yeah, I don't know if I play that much,
I
you
wonder
know.
if it was for like, and I don't want to just sit here and just be like, oh, I didn't like the beat. I don't even think it was like the beat specifically. It just if the production was better, it probably could have helped. But it's just the way they put the whole song together. Like the content matter was great, but the song itself just didn't. It just kind of fell flat, like on a
Yeah,
whole.
I agree.
But I think it's still interesting for anyone who wants to check out their relationship, how they actually, if they, if you care about what happens in their relationships and how they feel about it. Um,
Yeah, there's some songs that like talk about that. There's actually more songs on this album that talk about that than I would think.
yeah, it actually is. There's a couple
Like
good
more
ones.
like, talk about like kind of love, lost love, and then like, just girls in general, like the whether it be bullshit they deal with or whatever.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's the thing with this album, man. And I think that's one aspect I really was just like seeing them two on it. I feel like these two guys. I mean, bro, Future is the king of toxic, bro. That man has been crowned like
Oh my god, that man has like seven baby mamas and stuff. Yeah, like yeah, it's kind of
he's
fucked
like,
up.
bro, he's like toxic. He's like toxic. Toxic goals, bro. Like, if any of y'all out there trying to be on a Future status, I mean, I think YoungBoy's competing for the next spot. To be honest. Oh man, and he don't care, bro. YoungBoy don't show no shame, bro. He has oh boy, you already know our Floyd's daughter.
Yeah, it's some fucked up shit, huh?
Floyd's not happy about this, man.
Yeah, I'm sure
Sorry,
he's not.
Floyd, man. And yeah, you might be listening to this, so I'm not trying to come at you, but you already know how the internet feel. It's not new. It's fucked up.
Man, she's already stupid for going to NBA young boy. I don't know. You know
Hey,
the reputation, bro.
the internet knew, yeah. Sorry, the internet knew, and so did YoungBoy, and you can see he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's probably grinning. He's like, yeah, I know I do.
Yeah, man, this guy got a new girl already. It's like, oh shit, wow, okay, young NBA
Yeah,
young boy. We might talk about him today. Hey, him and his music. So stay tuned.
yeah. Well, anyways, I actually should get my laptop so I can have this open at the same time, to be honest. But um, so
But
I know like
the
I'm
Marnie
sorry,
on me,
what?
you about to go on to the second song like of the actual album.
Yeah, because yeah, the deluxe tracks didn't really hit anything for me. So I know Marnie on Me. Um, it was. I know it's like kind of like
Did it
Marnie is
remind you?
supposed to be like some Italian fashion brand.
Yeah,
Um,
they was really just talking and flaunting, man.
yeah, it's basically like I'm wearing this shit you aren't, you know.
Yeah,
So I mean, it was cool. It was a little like swag.
and one of
I don't
these
know, like yeah,
and
like
one of these songs,
talking
bro.
shit.
Yeah, bro. I fucked with it, bro. I liked Marnie Me on Me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it was this song. One of the songs Uzi said, bro. He was like, he was talking about broke niggas. He's like, I like everything that you can't afford. I'm like, bruh, savage, Uzi, savage.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
oh man,
Yeah, they
made
go
me
crazy on that one.
over here humbling me, bro. I was like, okay, I'm all right. Yeah, I can't afford the Birkin. All right, Uzi, whatever. It's okay.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because yeah, I thought like that was a pretty good next track to go along with it. Um, yeah,
yeah,
so I like Marnie on Me. I'm like, okay, like I like like I like the shit talking, and it's like, yeah, like that you got the designer, you know how it goes. So yeah, a good beat to go along with it. I was like, okay, it's starting off pretty well. Then the next song was like Sleeping on the Floor. I thought this one was pretty generic, to be honest. It was like the usual things they talk about, like drugs, like money, like fucking bitches. It was usual, like which like sometimes it can sound good, but it was just like a super generic song,
I feel
in my
that.
opinion.
I'm not gonna, bro. You ain't capping. Like, and I ain't gonna cap either. I love that song. In case
I
y'all was
mean,
wondering.
like no, I mean like the subject matter, like it's fine. It's like the usual shit they talk about, but it's like it just sounded generic. Like sometimes, like I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna go back to this. It's just like you can still talk about that subject matter and like still be hyped. But I was like, all right, well, it's all right.
I feel. Hey man, it didn't stick to landing, man. Shit, I had the runway set out for it, man. I don't know, like that shit hit, and I was ready for takeoff, bro.
I
Oh
guess you
shit,
were, huh?
bro, I was lit.
Yeah.
I was in the bro, I was in the car, but I don't know, in the car or driving around, like just making my moves, bro, busting hustles, and talking about sleeping on the floor with my heater. I'm like, yeah, okay, yep. I don't know, bro. If I'm sleeping on the floor in my car, that's another floor. But I'm not. Hey, don't say I did
No,
that.
no,
That's not what
that's
I'm
not
doing.
what they're sleeping in, bro.
Oh no, bro. I was just lit. It had me it just had me at that moment, man. And ever since then, it was just like, bro, nah. It's what it is, bro. What that song really just what speaks to me about that song is just like get up, hustle, go get it. And like that's what I really vibe with on that song. It's like they were just talking about their usual shit. Fucking bitches getting money, just going around doing that shit. But it ain't nothing new, y'all. I ain't gonna. It ain't nothing new. Anything you hear in that song, you heard it before. But it's a
I'm
vibe.
sure. Yeah, bro. I'm sure if you play it while you're drunk or high, you'll get hype. But it's not. It's nothing new.
Or if you're sleeping on the floor with your heater.
Yeah, that too. That too. Don't forget about that.
That's for all my people sleeping on the floor with the heater. There you go. Yep, that should get you.
Oh my god. Uh, what's the next song on here? It's Real Baby Pluto.
Real baby Pluto, yeah.
Hmm.
How did you feel about Real Baby Pluto? I ain't gonna lie, this one definitely missed a lot more for me, but I don't think it was horrible.
Can't remember exactly what it sounds like.
You want to play it? I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it's too.
So I actually like the beat on
No,
this,
no,
but there's
you
not
know
much.
what?
I
No,
remember this.
no, the
There's
Real
not
Baby
much.
Pluto. Let me stop that. I was wrong. I actually did like this one. They
Well,
fucked with
like I
me.
like the beat, but like let me hear. I need to hear it real quick again.
I think the problem was the verses are average, but the
Yeah,
chorus.
yeah. If I remember right, I'm like, yeah, like these verses are ass.
Yeah, verses are kind of low key bad, but the chorus is nice and the beat.
Yeah, the beat is nice.
That bitch said I'm gifted, she gave me a stitchy. I'm fucking at home for the low. Talking about bitches, you know I got plenty. Yes, I'm the real big Pluto. I just be kicking the bitch. They mad that I'm winning. I'm getting 500 a show.
Zaytoven's got a nice beat here though.
Yeah, I mean, if we were getting monetized, we get demonetized immediately for that one. But yeah, but no, then it goes into the future part, and y'all can go listen to the song if y'all like what y'all heard. It goes back and forth with them doing that kind of a thing. They definitely had a
I,
nice beat. Zaytoven went off.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I like their flow on it too, but it was kind of average. But like the beat was good though, but like it was kind of average.
The verses were low key
Um,
trash. Not gonna cap.
yeah.
Verses were low key trash. I like the
No,
verses.
I
Like
mean
I
like
don't give a fuck what they was
yeah.
talking about, bro. I was just like, yeah, bring. I was like, yeah, just bring that chorus back. Hold on. No
No,
baby
but like
Pluto.
besides that, like if you heard Lil Uzi at the beginning, like I am Future does the same thing. Like they flow pretty well on that beat, but like they're kind of just talking about bullshit. It's kind of like like whatever.
Sometimes that's the thing. Like seeing them two come to an album together, it was like there's gonna be a lot of bullshit talked about, huh? Like I kind of had
Yeah,
a little. I don't know what was expecting, man. Off the singles, it was kind of hard to say. Like it was like this
yeah.
could go
It
anywhere.
really gave like no indication on how it was gonna be.
It was like this could go anywhere. And
Yeah,
to be honest, at least I'm gonna say most of the album sounds way better than the singles. Those first
I
ones.
would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Um, but yeah, no,
What's the
okay, I
next
like that
song
because
here?
it low key makes that whole baby Pluto thing. That's low key their song. Like I guess it makes completes it. So it's
Yeah,
definitely verses are shit, but the song is all right. Like
yeah. The song's all right, and Zaytoven's a great producer. You know, he'll get the beat in.
yeah,
So,
man,
but
redeemable
bro,
qualities.
yeah, but you know, the next song is probably my favorite song on the album.
Okay, that's a really good song. I think a lot of people
Yeah,
like this. I think this is kind of a fan
I
favorite.
think it's like one of the hit songs off of this. Like drinking and smoking. Yeah, it's got like a beat that's really memorable, and they flow really well on it. And I thought, yeah, this is one of my favorite songs on here. This is like the one I added to most playlists because, like, I I'll be honest, I didn't add most of the songs to the playlist, any playlist, but this one I did because
I
I
feel that.
enjoyed it.
No, this is bro. You picked a really good one. I think this one is a lot of nice things to say about this one. A lot of different ways. And low key, it's just a party song. Get you in the mood, like just turn up shit. And you can even play this with your girl, bro. Because if your girl like drinking and smoking, shout out to the ladies like drinking and smoking. Because this one's for you too. This one's for you.
That
It should
That's
get you.
basically what they're talking about, and it's like it's like perfect. You're like you just chilling or like getting hype. You can use it for either, yeah, because that's what it's about. So
Shout out to my ladies with the drinking and smoking. Y'all get the pedestal here, so enjoy
yeah, bro. And
it.
we got a nice song for y'all now.
Yeah, that's a good song for anybody for real. That's a nice turn up. Um, and then honestly, this whole if we talk about the first couple songs, low key, I didn't realize how good they actually kind of went together somewhat. I know some of them are misses for you so far, but I think this section actually flows well. Like the million
So
dollar
yeah,
play
Million
for that
Dollar Play
song,
was a good song.
very good song.
Future took like the majority of the song. I feel like though
But
on that one.
I love how they tore it up. I love how they tore that up. It was I mean, shit. Let me go ahead. Y'all might need to hear this one because
Yeah, because remember, like it has like a future beat to it. You know what I mean? Beethoven obviously kills with the beat again.
all right. Well, damn. I want to get to Future's part, man, but I don't want to play the whole song for him.
Yeah, yeah, no. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good song. It has a cool beat. You know, it has like that flute going on. Like I like that.
yeah. And if
And
y'all like Future and flutes,
yeah,
man, this is gonna hit.
yeah.
We have a good. He has a good track record with flutes, so.
Oh, of course he does. Yeah. Hopefully, we're singing "Mask Off" by the end of COVID.
Damn, for real, we need that anthem.
Yeah, that's gonna be top 10 in the
Hey, that's
country
gonna
again.
be a TikTok trend and everything. That's about to be. Oh wow,
Mask
man.
Off.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. Hey, don't idea steal. Credit where you got it.
Yeah, pay me royalty, bro. I'm not getting away with no check.
Oh shit. Um, the next song, Plastic, man. I was vibing, not gonna cap. It might have been average though to you, but I ain't gonna lie, I was vibing.
Let's hear that real quick. I need to think.
I feel like they just went really hard and like they were like melodically coming back on some Gunna shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember they were trading like verses on the chorus. That beat's very memorable. I remember that. It sounds like really like, you know, like trumpets and stuff. It sounds like you're winning at something. I
It
don't know,
sounds
like a
very
victory.
fanfare like. Yeah, man. And yeah, I guess when we keep it fair. Hey, shout out to Future and Uzi. We ain't gonna Future, you got more to snippet on that one.
That one was good. I can't even say.
Yeah, no, Plastic is definitely I think a nice standout. That beat works perfect with them and the way they go back and forth. Future really carries a lot. I feel like on that song too. And then like the chorus, and then yeah, I think he gets the chorus the whole time. And then I think Uzi has a really nice verse on this too.
Yeah, I mean, both of them kind of trading, like, you know, trading like on the chorus, and then they have the verses. So I like how they did that. And then that beat goes well with it. You know, it sounds, the beats are pretty good on this track. I mean, on this album, but like as you get, I don't know, you'll see as you get like more down the album, it's kind of like worse.
Yeah.
But I would say like the first half of the album has very solid beats.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're starting to reach that danger zone, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but no, that was a good song. I really like the trumpet. Yeah, I like how they're trading bars on the chorus, and then yeah, they had good verses. You know, they flowed pretty well on that track.
Yeah, they definitely I like Plastic a lot. Definitely one of my favorites. And yeah, I mean as far as with the content matter, I mean if y'all fans of them, you already know they kind of talk about the same kind of things. This one's more a little bit specific, I guess, in talking about just, I mean, modern culture shit. Like you talking about a plastic bitch. I mean, a lot of girls like to get put together.
Classy bitch.
Hey, it's no shame if that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do, and clearly, a lot of guys like it. So,
You know, I like my
clearly, a lot
shit.
of
I
guys like
like
it.
my shit. I like my shit natural, but shit, I understand.
Team natural, but team whatever you want to do.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, like shit, I'm team natural too, for real.
Nothing better than a fat natural ass. You know.
Hey, I'm sure a lot of dudes still gonna cap the Nicki, and the girls gonna point that out.
No, you can't. Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah.
So yeah, but shout out to all you ladies, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. No disrespect.
And then the song That's It. All right, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a miss.
This is uh this is where it starts getting worse for me. Um, yeah, that one did not strike anything for me. It's very forgettable, and I know that won't be any replay value for me.
I think that might have been that might have been the most mediocre song on the entire like.
It's just like the generic song you'd expect. It's like background music you put on in the car or
It's
something.
very background.
You're like, okay, here's a trap beat, and them just rapping
Yeah,
about
man.
them being rich or
When I
something.
heard it, I got mad. I was like, "Oh, that was it." I was like, "Yeah, no, all right."
Yeah, but yeah, that's all we have to say about that one. That's it. if you know what I mean. Um,
Oh man. What about the next one?
bought a bad bitch. I need to hear how that sounds real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a standout for me. Right, yeah. I vibe with it, man. I vibe with it.
I thought it was all right. It's just like another song I thought was kind of generic.
It's a song I expected from them, but I loved a couple of these songs I expected from them. I definitely loved that one. I was like, yeah.
I see how it could get you hype and everything, but it's like it sounded pretty generic to
This
me,
song
and I
got
was like, I wasn't very impressed. I'm like, man, like I want to see something new. I maybe I'm being a little too picky, but like that's like I don't like to hear all this shit that just sounds the same.
shit,
Like,
yeah, you want to Uzi and Future to drop Watch the Throne? Oh
yeah,
no.
we knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Oh no, that was not about to happen. No shade, y'all. But being
No, but like
realistic.
yeah, like insert generic trap beat, and
Yeah.
I mean that chorus is nice, like because it was catchy, but like there's not much going for that song in my opinion. The beat isn't memorable on that song either. It's just like the chorus is really the thing that gets you right off the bat.
I see. I feel. I mean, I personally really like the beat on that. Um, but yeah, the beat in the chorus for real. I mean, the content matter. Hey guys, it's about buying a bad bitch. I mean, these rich rappers though. So
Yeah, buy that bitch. Buy that bitch.
just buy
Yeah.
it. Just buy her, man. Like, just give her what she want. I mean, these dudes are giving. Quavo gave Sweetie a Birkin bag, but she's a rapper, so it's like it's not the same. But
Yeah, she's probably like, I can buy this.
I can buy my own. I can buy my own Birkin, but hey, shout
Like,
out to
all
them.
right.
They out here being
Yeah.
goals. But Rockstar Chains, Future by himself. So there's two songs with Uzi and Future
That
by
was Future
himself,
by himself, yeah.
and I definitely, I can lie, I'm definitely disappointed, but I don't think it was awful.
I was disappointed. I was like, this is like
It was
a
pretty.
pretty like I don't know. It was like not a good song for Future. Like if this was on his like solo album, I'd be very disappointed. I've been like, man, this is the worst song on your solo album.
Yeah, he really. Man, I'm surprised he even put this here. Damn, Future. Like, it's there's something about it that could have worked. I feel like I see what she was trying to go for. Rockstar Chains. I mean, songs kind of he's trying to be on some rockstar shit. It just completely no. I don't think that one really hit at all.
Yeah, and like I think it seemed like just like a throwaway song for him.
It
It's like
feels very.
I gotta put a solo song on this
He probably
project.
He's like, oh, Lil Uzi's like, yeah, I want to add this one song because I'm gonna be honest, man. We about to talk about the next song. Actually, I think
Next song is very good, bro. That's one
next
of
song
my
is
favorite
very good.
songs off it. It's just an Uzi song, but like it sounds like really yeah, it's called Lullaby. But it's like a really like melodic, I would say. It's like, it's got like a cool beat that kind of sounds Kid Cudi-ish. I don't know how to describe that, but like it's I don't know, it's kind of sounds like gospel-y. I don't really know how to say that.
It also feels very Exo Tour Life, uh, not like a part two, but like just reminiscent, like
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
just
I agree.
that kind of vibe, from that his Love
The
is Rage,
era.
yeah, his Love is Rage era type music. And actually, I was like, this, yeah, Lullaby is really nice. And
Yeah, I really like that song.
he went deep too. He kind of was talking more another song like we were saying about his relationship. He really went into depth about more of what happened there.
Yeah, he went really deep, and then like the beat really backed it up too. Like, cause the beat kind of sounded like deep too. So like, you're like, oh shit, like this is something. It's not definitely like This is kind of like a song. I'll say this about this song, like it kind of sticks out in this album because you're like, no, the other songs really sound like this.
Exactly. That's what
But
this one
I,
does
yeah,
for sure.
I really enjoyed it. So that's one of my favorite songs on this album, just
But
because
it's
of
it,
the deep stuff behind it.
it was probably like, man, it was refreshing to hear that after like I guess all of the same sounding shit.
Yeah, I get money, fuck bitches, and over a trap beat.
Yeah, that one was a nice like, oh, okay, this is different. Then there's She Never Been to Pluto.
Let's take a look, hon.
I don't lie, I don't remember too much. I think this
You
one was
wanna
all right.
do you wanna play it real quick? I remember. Okay, this sounds like a pretty like Uzi song. This is one of those feature an Uzi songs that sounds like an Uzi song.
Kick a bitch out like Toodles. Lost on my plate, came a long way from noodles. My pockets get bigger than a sumo.
It sounded so. I remember this song. Like I thought it was all right. Like I was like, it's all right. It sounded like a throwaway from Uzi's album, but like a bad throwaway. Like it was
I
just kind of like the beat was cool, but like it sounded kind of like the verses weren't even lined up with the beat or anything. Like I don't know.
yeah, I can completely agree to that. Like it feels very off. Like it feels just like a throwaway from the last album and just the chorus even didn't feel all that inspiring. It just kind of just really was disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, because
The beat was
I
kind of
I
nice.
really yeah I like the beat because it sounded like Eternal Atake ish, which like both of us love that album, Eternal Atake, but like yeah, like that song didn't didn't hit. Like they didn't come with any good verses, and that chorus is just all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like a rush job to put it together and patch it up or something, and it was like, nah.
Hmm.
Then there's Off
Hmm.
Dat. How'd you feel about Off Dat?
Let's see. Let's play that real quick.
Off Dat. That one is another one I feel very uninspired by.
Oh yeah, this song sucked. I remember this song. No, this song is fucking terrible, bro.
I can see
Fuck
some
this
of the
song.
appeal. I can see some of the appeal if anyone likes it.
Why?
If
Because of a fucking generic chorus that repeats itself.
yes, if that's your thing,
That
you're gonna love this song.
well,
Like
it's not even fucking. Well, like the worst part is the chorus isn't even catchy.
I don't like the song. Like I don't really like it like that. But I can see what they were trying to go for. If you like super repetitive, the same word chorus, this is your song. Like
Gucci
this,
Gang, Gucci Gang.
yes. If you like Gucci Gang, you should like this. I don't see how if you loved Gucci Gang, you should like this. But not like on a party scene. Like that's a little bit different. If you like to go party just because everyone's jumping to Gucci Gang, but if you genuinely liked Gucci Gang, like on a lyrical, phonetical level, this is your song. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely on a lyrical level. Yeah,
Yeah. So other than that, that's not very redeemable. It's very just very like you said, very mediocre, put together. Just yeah, no. Um, I don't want to break up.
so actually, I thought this one was pretty decent. I was like, okay, like it's got like Uzi saying Uzi's got his like singing voice in the chorus, like I don't want to break up.
Yeah, this
It
is
sounds
like
like a Eternal Take song. So I'm like, okay, I really like this one.
yeah, this one definitely
Um,
was redeemable.
yeah.
Um, I say they came with some good love songs, kind of, and it really was thanks to Uzi a lot. I mean, Future did open up good and Heart in Pieces, but that one just didn't stick together well, like these ones do. These ones actually stick a lot better.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one though. It's yeah, it was enjoyable. That one stuck with me. I like the subject matter. I'm like, okay, they're digging a little deeper. It's kind of funny, kind of some funny parts in it too.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was a good one. It had like had more of an Uzi feel to it, which I was fine with.
Yeah, man. I think they did good with that one. Definitely a Uzi type song. Um, then there's Bankroll. Not memorable to me.
No, it wasn't memorable to me either.
Yeah, Bankroll did not feel like it was. It just feels very empty. And then that's sad because like, what do you think about Moment of Clarity? Like that's the last song, the outro. I was actually unimpressed.
Yeah, that one sucked, to be honest.
I was very disappointed with the outro. This is like this whole last
I
episode.
was like, is that, yeah. I remember I was kind of like listening to it. I didn't know it was the last song on the album, so like I'm like, wait, that's it. I'm like, that sucked. What the fuck? Like that's how they ended the album.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it fits. This should not have like been the outro. I don't think. Like I kind of
It
see like
sounded like, yeah, I don't know.
it's like maybe the content like there was some kind of directions like they calmed it down. They kind of got into a little bit of it seemed like a closing off type of like the lyrics. They didn't get too deep or nothing, and it was very surface level. But it just didn't really feel like a moment of clarity. It did not. It was just like oh, it felt like a moment of confusion. It's like oh, is this the outro?
The moment, yeah, instead of moment of clarity, moment of confusion.
Is this the outro? It's like oh wait, it was very underwhelming. Like the beat didn't help it enough. It didn't like, and it wasn't okay. It was just very okay, and that's all I can really say about it.
Yeah, that's what I agree with. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like an outro song.
Especially if they
With
were
the
going
with
this
the yeah,
lit, they should have been go out with a bang.
that's what I think. Like either go out like lit or go out with like kind of introspective, but kind of just leave it off good. But like it was kind of just went like, all right, done. I'm like, all right, what the fuck? That was like
Okay,
super.
guys.
That
All right.
was like super out of nowhere.
Yeah, this just ended. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Pluto, baby, Pluto. Okay.
Yeah. See you guys. We don't care.
Then yeah, I mean, we don't have to talk about the last two. I mean, Paddock and Over Your Head were added as the bonus tracks, and I mean, Over Your Head is like more of that love versus the world Uzi kind of, but
Yeah, like I thought that was like when I listened to it again, I'm like, okay, no, it's like hype, like,
it
but like
has
there's
yeah, it
not
has
there's
its
not much else going for it other than it's like hype.
yeah, it has like it has its Uzi edge to it. I feel like that really helps bring it out, like some of that classy Uzi feel,
Hmm.
and that's like that, like you said, that's it. Like there's
Yeah,
not
because Future is kind of has a small part on that one, to be honest. Like Uzi takes over that song.
and then Paddock is kind of I kind of like Paddock. It's just very generic though.
Yeah, it's generic because like like you think about it, you're like, oh, this should be pretty good, but like pretty pretty average song when it comes to those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you give this project as a rating out of 10? What do you think it deserves?
Um, I think I give this a 5. That's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it. I think
I feel
it
like
was
that's
kind of mediocre. There was some good songs and very good beats. Zaytoven really helped out. If there was no Zaytoven, I'd probably give it like a 4. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like the Zaytoven beats helped out. Um,
shout
and
out
then
Zaytoven.
yeah, Zaytoven, you're good. You're a goat producer. But yeah, yeah, that's what I'd say because like honestly, like their chemistry isn't really that great, to be honest. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they on some songs they do have good chemistry, but like in the long run, I don't really see them like having like a amazing chemistry. Like Drake and Future way better chemistry, or like it's hard to describe. Like even Travis Scott and Quavo, I would say they have way better chemistry than these two. Like they kind of
Significantly.
yeah, like they probably were just experimenting, to be honest, because they probably didn't know how their sounds would sound like together. But I mean, there's some good tracks that we got out of it, but I would say most of it was pretty mediocre by the numbers. Like generic trap with talking about the same topics. But there's some standouts that I really enjoyed. So I'm not giving it a bad score, just kind of mediocre. So
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I'd say the same, man. Like, I'm definitely gonna completely agree with that. I think actually, yeah, you took a lot of words out of my mouth on that. I think the only thing redeemable about their chemistry is they're the whole reason for what I guess Pluto, baby Pluto. I mean, they've kind of always been talking that shit. Like, Future's always been Pluto, and then for whatever reason, I don't know why Uzi started this whole baby Pluto stuff. Maybe one of the fans can enlighten us, but
I have no fucking clue, to be
I have no
honest.
clue. But I do know that right now they're both on Savage shit and they're on Savage time. So like I mean, after Uzi got his heart broke, I mean, he's like basically like, oh, I'm on some Future shit right now. So I think them coming together to put a project together, it makes sense, but their styles are so different. I think Future's a hard person to duo album with, to be honest.
Yeah, I like expect so I didn't expect that to be like an amazing album or anything, but I was expecting a lot more. So, I'm just kind of I was definitely a little disappointed, but there's still some good tracks on here. So, I'll take it.
I'll give it a good 6.75. That's what I give. That's
Damn,
what I
you went
give for it.
crazy. That's not good. That's not that good. The fuck?
It's better than what it could be. I agree more with what you said, but I actually do like a good enough amount of tracks on here. But if I'm being honest, like I think 6.75 is fair. Like for me, I think it's like yeah, I was expecting more and I was let down, but I feel like I still got like a nice amount of content and songs that I actually do really rock with. I think even like rating the bonus into it, I did like at least two, kind of three songs on the deluxe that they added, and it was just like okay, I see. Like I appreciate it for what it was, and could have been better for sure, but I think they definitely did a pretty solid job for like them two coming together.
I like, yeah, I agree. And then I disagree with you on the deluxe track. So like that, I think that just made it worse. To be honest, like there's nothing that added on from the deluxe tracks. It was like more throwaways, in my opinion.
Throw it to
I
the trash, huh?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
man,
know. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy those deluxe tracks.
I feel. Not the cup of tea D Rice wanted, y'all.
No, sorry, Future and Lil Uzi, but good try, I guess.
Shit, well y'all heard it here. That was our review on Pluto Baby Pluto. So we can go ahead and get this next topic going. Let's get that wheel up
All right, let's do something else I can review better.
again. Get some more positive energy in here.
Damn it, Future.
Uh-oh. All right, what's that? What's that?
Ooh, fuck. All right, yeah. So our next topic is Rich the Kid and NBA YoungBoy. They had a project come out called Nobody's Safe.
All right.
So yeah, it's kind of a weird combo, right? We were talking about this on another podcast. We're like, oh, what's our anticipation for this? Because we're like,
Man,
what the fuck? Like they made a project?
yeah, bro, we were surprised. Like when you told me about this, I was like, wait a minute, this is coming through. You have put me hit. And I'm like, bro, I don't know about this. We didn't know about this, man.
Yeah, because like, well, okay, both of us like Rich the Kid. Like, we both think he's good. We think he might have fell off a little bit recently. But we're like, okay, we'll still listen to new shit by him. But NBA YoungBoy, we're kind of in the middle with, right? We're like, he's got some good stuff, but he's also got very mediocre stuff.
Yeah, man. And there's some I've been seeing some really hard defenders of him. Shit. I mean, sorry. Hey, we don't love your boy. I'm sorry. I was gonna say on the Instagram shit, pages, man. He got a good fan base though. I'll say that. Y'all rock heavy with him. And hey,
Man, it's all Black Air Force people. Someone's gonna fucking shoot me, bro.
bro, they're gonna pull up on you, bro. You better be careful.
Yeah, those NBA YoungBoy fans, bro. You gotta be careful. Someone's
Bro, yeah,
gonna
the
ram
young boy
into my
fans be going
car or some
crazy,
shit.
man. Hey, shout out
Yeah.
to the young boy fans, man. Let's just give a moment to appreciate the young boy fans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. There's all those memes about them and stuff. It's hilarious.
they go hard for YoungBoy, man. Um,
Yeah.
we gotta be real. We gonna keep it objective with your boy though. Like I was like, I think he's definitely good, but just not as good as he's being hyped up to be.
No, I agree. I mean, he's an up and comer though, so we can't really judge him right now. He's
Respect his
still
hustle.
coming. He's still
Respect
coming
the
up,
hustle, the grind. He's
and he
definitely
this man releases a lot of music, so good for him. He
yeah.
releases like all the time.
I think he's releasing something soon.
He releases shit. He releases like a project like every month. I think like he goes crazy.
Yeah, shout out to young boy, man. Hey, no matter what, bro, you doing your thing, bro. Keep it up, cause yeah, you
Yeah,
definitely
good
about
for
to
you,
make.
bro. Good work. I mean, work ethic and yeah, he's making it work out here. He's still like one of the most talked about rappers right now, to be honest.
Yeah, man, he's making a lot of noise, especially in the streets. That's what I feel like. And like coming to this album, bro, Nobody's Safe. I think that's a lot of where they took this project, Rich the Kid and Young Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so like first glimpse for me, I was like, what is this gonna sound like? I don't fucking know. Um, because it's kind of, like we said, it's kind of a random combo. But like, all right, whatever. And then I don't know if you knew this, but NBA YoungBoy is from Baton Rouge. He's not from Atlanta. Um,
Mm.
but and then Rich the Kid's from Atlanta. But yeah, so I mean, they're both trap rappers, so they can still work and everything. But it's kind of like they do different things. NBA YoungBoy like talks more about like street hustle, street come up, and then Rich the Kid's a little more like turn up, a little more that sort of shit. You know what I mean? So, um,
Yeah, man, I definitely agree with that, and I think because of the ties to just they have styles of trap that definitely can like I can see why they actually not like because I actually like what they did with quite a bit of this. I don't think it's a perfect album. It's not even like super great or anything, but I like enough of this to say I think I can see why they work together.
okay, yeah, I agree. So let me pull up this track list real quick. He's got a lot of tracks on here, to be honest. But
Yeah,
okay, so the first song is called "Nobody's Safe," which is the first the intro song, and coming right into it, nothing special about it, to be honest.
I'll be honest. I think let's nobody's safe. Let me see because I feel like
But shit kid's trying too hard, bro. Like I don't know what this beat selection is. I'm like, why do you choose this for the intro song?
wait, when does Young Boy come in?
That's NBA YoungBoy.
Actually, no, I actually did like this. I like this one, man.
NBA YoungBoy definitely sounds better on the intro than Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid was kind of weird. I think Rich the Kid didn't know how to rap on that beat, so he's like, "Fuck."
I think this sounds, and I wasn't a huge Rich the Kid fan like back then. I think this is a little bit more like some OG style, and I don't.
Man, no, he didn't sound good on the intro, bro.
I thought he was all right. I think it reminded me of a little bit of a flow he also took from "The World Is Yours" too. Or there's songs on both of "The World Is Yours" that kind of had that flow, but does this song compare to that in any quality? No.
No, absolutely not.
No, like it doesn't stick nowhere near as hard as anything from those albums. And I could definitely can't say that. But I think I actually like the song overall. I think like bringing it in, there was some kind of vibe to it that I actually kind of just was like, okay, it felt intro-y, so I can give him that. It felt like an intro.
it just I mean, I kind of did, but like there's just like not much to it, to be honest, for me.
It's just back and forth. I think it's not even like it really doesn't have a lot of replay value, like you said. I think it's very, yeah. I'm a little iffy on the replay value because I haven't come back to it for real.
Yeah. What do you think about the next song? Wheezy is actually one of the producers on there, which we both reviewed Nav and Wheezy.
I really
Wheezy
like.
did his thing on that.
I really like No Flash. I really like.
Let's play that real quick.
I think
Hmm.
the subject, like a lot of their subject matter in this album, is definitely what I expected from them too. I'm not at all like lyrically impressed. If I'm going to be objective about lyrics,
That's always. I mean, you're not gonna expect much lyrics from these two.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, like I hope no real rap, I hope real rap fans are out here like, man, yo, what? Nah, man, nah. Like, if we talking about bars, man, they did not come with bars, but it don't matter, man. I don't care what they was talking about. I think I really liked how they connected on this No Flash. I think the sound actually something about like especially with the Wheezy production, fire.
No,
Fire.
I like that production. It was like, I was like, okay, like
It feels like some kind of
it
like
sounds
electronic
nice.
flute, man.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
And
But yeah, they did all right on this one. Like, I'm still not that impressed when it comes to their verses, but it kind of sound like all over the place. I feel like they should just keep their composure, if you know what I
I
mean.
really like the back and forth they did. They did a lot of back and forth on that one. The whole idea with No Flash. I mean, they're talking about fun and money, but they're telling people, hey, don't take pictures. But
Oh my god.
and something about YoungBoy style, I think, really so far it almost seems like YoungBoy's been really, I guess, in a way carrying. But I wouldn't say that Rich gets lost on this one. I think Rich sounds like Rich on this. I think this one actually has their styles, even if like it might be over the place for you. But I like how they mixed it together.
Hmm.
I think
Okay.
I was cool with how they did it. Um,
Yeah, I
we got
understand.
we got the You Bad, and I ain't gonna lie, this is where, oh boy. So there's quite a bit where I get to the middle part, and the middle part speaks out to me. It's like something I was kind of not all that about, except for a couple songs. But
Yeah.
You Bad was not all that to me.
You bad was pretty bad,
You
to be
Bad was
honest.
bad. You Bad was bad. Oh man, I didn't really like coming out of No Flash, and then You Bad was just like,
I was like, wow, it took a dip.
definitely took a noticeable dip. It took like it really felt just super mediocre, more so than anything. I don't know about the rest of the project, but there's the other like mediocre songs. But then it goes into a really nice song after that, which is Bankroll.
That's my favorite song though. Like Bankroll is so hype. So
I remember we didn't like it at first, bro. We was listening to it, and
yeah,
at first it
we
was
didn't
like
like
a
it at
real
first.
miss.
But no, that song, like I got to listen to it more. I was like, all right, well, this is one of the good songs on here.
Okay,
It's got like a beat. It's
people
got a
gotta
beat.
hear
It
that
kind of
just in
like
case, man, because they hearing this trash. Just hold on, we want to give them a little snippet of that.
it's hype, bro.
Yeah, man. No, this is definitely one of them songs. This one could be like a hit. I can see it.
It kind of sounds like a Rich the Kid song more, which is probably why I like it. And then I like how NBA YoungBoy starts singing on the chorus a little bit.
You say you like the.
Whole lot of water.
I love
Yeah.
how YoungBoy came in, man. It fits so well. The bankroll really grew. Like after the first time, it just kind of was like they're a little all over the place, and that seems to be a little bit, I guess, what they were going for. Um, a lot of YoungBoy street style is in here with his trap, and but this song is very Rich the Kid like, more recent Rich the Kid like too.
Yeah, which is good because it sounds like they're having fun on it, and then
Yeah,
yeah, then it'll get you hyped. So that's what I was looking for, especially from these two. Um, and that beat like really gets you going. I'm like, okay, like it's giving me hype. That's all I want, to be honest. So like,
yeah.
I
I
think
give it
that
a
hit, it stuck with me. It hit pretty well for me.
definitely a good song. Then there's Automatic. I think I thought it was okay. I think it was all right.
Let me look.
Automatic.
Automatic. Play that real quick.
All these phones automatic. They know where we come from, now they see us living lavish. And now they feeling low with all these
That was all right.
my niggas in the face, they almost headed. They was
This is definitely like one of the YoungBoy songs of the album.
all this money make you panic.
Yeah, I like it kind of. It's
It's
not
all right.
it's not like an amazing song. I know I didn't come back to it a lot. That's why I said I was
Yeah,
just
it's
sort of
not
like
it's not memorable at all because I couldn't even remember what it was.
I like the message. I like how he's talking about the thing he's talking about. Kind of, he seemed a little bit low key sad. I guess too much money, and he's just like, man, it's
That's what
just
that's a specialty for NBA YoungBoy.
yeah. He's just like
Sad about having money.
it's
Sad
just
about
it's just
people
automatic.
dying in the streets. You know how it works.
Yeah, that's really what this is, and I feel like okay, that's the redeeming qualities about it. It kind of was just like, oh man, but he's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
all this shit's automatic, but I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Uh then they're so sorry.
I didn't like this one.
Like I said, the middle really started to miss, and automatic probably was the
It
only.
started miss. Yeah. I did not like this one. It was like very like I was like, what the fuck is this song? I just skipped it.
Yeah, that one was all right for me for real. I don't think I came back to it at all much.
Man, that one was like the most generic. If I were to pick something as generic as it comes, I would pick up that one. Like that one is pretty bad, bro.
This is where like it really felt. I don't know. I didn't. The Richard Kid part. Nothing about it really speaks out as far as like. It sounds super generic from both, especially Young Boy's part, but I don't remember Richard Kid's part so much. Definitely forgettable. Then the next song is, it's memorable, but it's very trash to me.
But
I
it's called
just
Sex.
It's called Sex. Sex isn't trash, but the
Yeah.
song
It
is.
like they're talking about the subject matter for sure.
Do you like the
Subject matter,
lyrics?
sex.
Like
No, bro.
it's not a surprise. Yeah, the lyric. The title actually tells you guys what the song's about. And
No,
it's way
it just
like
freaky shit.
it's
That's what
just
they're
so
talking about.
generic, man. It just if it's gonna be named something so like explicitly like just like that, like at least I don't know. I would want to be surprised at least somewhat. Not this was just like the opposite. And I was like, okay, this is like the most drugged out, like, let me throw this in your face and just keep saying the word sex. And it's like, okay, don't see how I'm gonna turn up to this or what mood I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
and it's like an awkward song. Like who's just gonna listen to this on their free
I'm
time?
gonna play this at the club, bro. What
Yeah,
DJ gonna spin this? like,
yeah.
like just get
I
people straight to the point.
the one that NBA YoungBoy is gonna point a gun at to spin
Hey,
it.
hey, watch out! The fans gonna be like, y'all better play this song.
Yeah, you better play this shit.
No, fam, y'all like, nah, this is not it, y'all. Then we go to Doors Up next, and to me, forgettable.
Doors up. They're talking. They're probably talking about their cars or something. If I remember this one right.
We are getting to songs I
Doors.
like again, though, but
Doors up. This one's the most so damn generic, bro. This is one of the songs that like blended in with the other ones because I was like, all right, well, like everything's just blending in.
I kind of like the
I'm like,
subject matter on this, I'll say. But not like that. Like, there's a huge problem I have with it, and that's why I don't like it. Like, it's like you said, the level of generic for whatever reason coming from these two. Like you said, bro, it's like 100% just young boy type of song, and then they're both just talking about it in a really not give a fuck kind of way. It feels like.
yeah, and like the beat, it doesn't do anything. Like there's nothing special about it at all.
No, yeah. That's exactly why it falls flat. Like it's not even the worst contact matter. Like the way I think they might have some better verses in here than a lot of other songs, somewhat. But
And they just don't deliver there.
and yeah, the whole song doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Um, woke up.
Yeah. Woke up. Let's see.
Yeah,
Murda
sorry, y'all.
Beats
Sorry, we're playing a lot of
is a
them, y'all, back to
producer.
back. But it's because the middle was really just pretty forgettable. I
Yeah,
think
it's forgettable.
the
Well,
songs
Murda
at the
Beats
end.
is like one of the producers, so I gotta hear that again. That was not nice. This song, this song, okay. Now I remember it. It was like I was like, all right, it's all right.
I I,
No,
de- I definitely was rocking with this one a bit more. Like,
it's got some redeeming qualities to it. You know, Murda Beats does nice on that beat.
yeah, I think they had really good chemistry. I like the chemistry just like how I liked it on No Flash, but this one might be a little bit better chemistry. A
Hmm
little bit better
They they
chemistry.
they sounded good together. Like that's one of the examples of them sounding good together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the beat sounds interesting. I don't know. So I like how that sounds.
And there's Rings On. Rings On's another one where very young boy esque. I think I do. I remember this one. Okay, okay. Hold on. You remember it?
I do not, because it's just another generic song that pulls into the list.
I like it a
Honestly,
lot.
that chorus, like that chorus is cool because it's like very young boy, but I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of this.
I have a love hate relationship with it. It's exactly that. I like it a lot actually. I think content matter. I just didn't. It kind of surprised me, I guess, for them to be. It's really about marriage. It's about them being like putting the ring on. Your lady. So it's definitely a good message, but in the way I guess what they want in their woman, but sonically, like generic as
No,
hell.
it doesn't even
Generic as
sound like
hell.
they're talking about that subject matter if you listen to the beat.
Huh?
Like it doesn't even it doesn't even sound like they're talking about that when you listen to the beat. You know what I mean? It doesn't mix with the beat and like everything. Like it doesn't work all together for me.
I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like their version of it. I get what they're going for. It's really like, I guess, on some street nigga shit. He's looking for his street queen. He want to put a ring on his street queen. I mean, that's it, young boy. I see what you're doing.
You know
but
how young boy, you know how young boy be.
but that's it. It's the beat is, yeah. It's very not like sentimental and like really attached to that and really driving that idea very hard. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit turned to. I'm gonna put that ring
Yeah,
on.
like oh, here's your fun beat you throw in for random verses. You know.
Yeah, man. It definitely. I think it doesn't work together, but I see the beat could have worked with something else a lot better, and the lyrics could work with something else a lot better. That's an interesting
Mm-hmm.
example.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of what was it? Took a risk?
I actually like Took a Risk. I like Took a Risk.
I thought Quando Rondo didn't have a good verse.
I think he was it was maybe I don't think his verse was all that either. I think it was nice to just have someone at this point come in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That middle was brutal.
Middle was pretty bad.
That
Yeah.
middle was brutal. That Woke Up and Rings On are like the only really redeemable ones for the middle. Automatic just to
I don't think so, but
D
Rings
with the
On was like,
D with the heat. D with the heat.
man, a lot of this album didn't have very good, memorable tracks for me.
I like Took a Risk, but you didn't like just his verse. Did you like their how they did theirs? Or
I gotta listen to it one more time.
I actually
Let's
like
see.
how Took a Risk went. I really like the beat. So this is where the album got revived for me here.
A hundred, 150, 200, 1 million, nigga, that's way too much. We be ready to hit the way we be living, young nigga, that ain't enough. Nigga, check how I'm spinning my block, the engineer,
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this song. the I thought the beat was kind of bad. Forgive me if I don't remember these songs, but that's just how it is. That's how forgettable this album is for me.
I like this one, man. No, that definitely got me. That
It
got me.
sounds like it has like a beat that sounds like you're stacking Legos. I don't know. It sounds kind of like weird. It sounds like childish or something.
I don't get that from the beat. What I get from the beat is like me being on some weird ass lonely money hustle shit in the garage with a guitar, just playing it, just because I'm like, man, I don't know, like,
Yeah, much different definition than I do.
yeah, bro, no, that's what I'm getting from the beat. It's like, no, I don't have a guitar, bro, but let me go buy one and just just start talking about us getting rich, bro. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, man, I didn't enjoy that song. Quando Rondo didn't add anything to it either. I think he made it worse, to be honest.
I'll agree. I can give that. Like, I don't think he was all of that on the. That song could have been done without him, to be honest. But I
It
don't
would
like.
have,
I'm
yeah,
no disrespect to Quando Rondo. I don't know if people like you anyway right now. You and the whole King Von situation. We're not even
yeah,
gonna
yeah. Quando Rondo's kind of fucked up. Fuck you, bro.
uh, Body Bag, huge standout. Huge standout.
Body
Quando.
bag. Okay, thank you, Lil Wayne, for injecting something into this project. That's what I wanted.
Dragged on too long for you until here, huh?
I needed Lil Wayne to come out real quick, so that helped a lot.
Body
So,
Bag is an
yep.
amazing song, y'all. We had a lot of songs on this album, but y'all got to hear this one because we're not gonna get to Lil Wayne's part, but this flow, and then y'all know Wayne gonna come through and kill it when you get to it.
I got dope inside my cup, I think I pulled you, man. No Instagram, told that bitch don't come around me posting that. Assassination lifestyle, I won't show you, man. Originated to the 8, baby, won't bang with me, then blow you, son. Nigga, fuck you, I don't owe you nothing. Show your ass how that leg feel. I've been thugging outside, then I run around the town going on 7 years. You broke that nigga, show you is. It's up there when I say it is. I'm a gang, baby, mama shit. That summer serving over 50 years. You know me, then you know I keep a still. Pop his ass through this shit.
Okay, man, and then that's low key, man, and it fit all three of them, and we just got YoungBoy, but I think they did their thing together.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think it's amazing, but it's like a decent song. Like it's got like Lil Wayne helps a lot. If there's no Lil Wayne on it, I don't think I would be saying it's good,
Mm.
but
I'm
I'd
not even a
be
young
saying
boy
it's
fan.
generic.
I really loved young boy's style on that. I felt like this is very young boy. As far as him bringing that energy, I thought Rich definitely did his thing. I like, and Lil Wayne made it complete. Bro, he came in. What happened to that boy? I'm like, okay, Wayne. At any point, he just like,
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna.
like Lil Wayne's verse the most though.
Yeah, that's a cop out though.
Yeah.
Not giving
He
the
had yeah.
not giving the new guys a scoop. But
NBA YoungBoy had that energy though. Like yeah, so that's a good thing.
yeah, Lil
Great to
Wayne
hear
versus
that.
if you got Lil Wayne on a song, damn near it's probably the best verse usually.
Yeah,
uh,
he's
but
killing it.
Sorry Mama with Rod Wave. Rod Wave been doing his thing a lot lately, and Sorry Mama. See, this is a lot of these songs for me are very street, and that I can you know, Young Boy is all about that, and I think you know this is really Rich the Kid also tapping way more into his street type of music too, because Rich the Kid was more like a pop trap, like after he
Yeah,
came.
we don't really get that much of that. We get a little bit sometimes for Richie Kid, but we don't get much of that with Richie Kid usually.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's kind of cool here. I mean, it could have been better, to be honest. Um, but Rod Wave, I don't know why I think of him, but like he's definitely talented. I wouldn't say like his music is definitely my type of music. Like I've heard some songs I like by him, but it's not my favorite or anything.
mm-hmm. They gonna come for you, D
Um,
man. They gonna be like, bro, it's because you're not in the hood. You're not being moved for the
yeah.
hood.
Hey, I like
Rod
I
Wave is
like his
moving the
song.
hood, man. The streets
I
love
like his
Rod,
song
man.
"Rags to Riches." That's a good song.
Shout out to Rod Wave, man. Like that's really what it, bro. He's inspiring a lot of people, I guess. And I haven't gotten too deep as a fan into his music. I definitely think he's talented, and from what I have heard of him, I see why everyone likes him so much. Especially like he's like you said, rags to riches, man. For real, like that is definitely the kind of come up Rod Wave is. He's kind of like the voice in this. I feel like for the pandemic is definitely I feel like brought more of that out for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean he's more like a singer rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
So,
if that's a very unique style. You have to be there's so much you have to like be into for that to really work for you. You know,
hmm
like he's very distinctive and really touching to the souls of the streets. Like that's his talent, but like that's not gonna hit everybody.
yeah. So I mean, honestly, I thought that song was pretty decent. I mean, it was probably like one of the other songs I think I thought was all right. Um,
I definitely.
and
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
no, go ahead. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, I like the message, but I replay value wise, like I like the song, I like the message.
No, yeah, I don't know if I'd replay it all the time. Yeah, you're right,
Yeah, like it's very like
but it's
that's the
good.
thing. You got to be in that soulful. That's what Rod Wave is, very soulful mood. And on this track with them, they kind of. I feel like you have to be a little bit more in that mood to even play this with them.
But it's good. A little emotional. So that's what I mean. You didn't expect that. A lot of this album isn't that emotional.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah.
So yeah, and then the next two songs, they weren't very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like those, let me Brown here. Those last, those previous three really was rocking with me. So it was kind of starting to.
Eh.
Yeah, honestly, that one is like I didn't want to keep playing because that shit is already long. That's a thing with a
Yeah.
couple of these songs. Like you have to really they drag out the intros. I love the build up. I love the build up on this a lot.
Yeah, like that's the problem though. It's like okay, the build up sounds cool, and then I'm like, all right, well, this is getting boring. Um, that happened to a lot of tracks, especially that one. I'm like, yeah, like NBA YoungBoy doesn't hit it for me on this
uh,
like project for me. Um, like he has before, but not in this particular project.
Not on this one. I I definitely I liked him way more than I thought, man. I liked way more than I thought. I went into this thinking shit after the bankroll was all right to me, and I was like, okay, it's good. It kind of grew, and then I was like, is the project gonna be good though? I was like, I still couldn't hear him, but it surprised me way more than I thought, man. I had way lower expectations, to be
Oh my
honest.
God.
I had way lower expectations, and this, no, I actually really like Brown hair. some very melodic about actually having that draw in, and then like young boy kind of really singing a lot on that one and doing his young. He was really, and I feel like one of his more rare young boy forms, but he always he really sounds like himself. So yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I thought it was pretty. I don't know. I thought it was. The beat was kind of cool and how it came in, but the rest of the track just kind of all right. I don't know. Like there wasn't much to it for me.
I feel. What about Can't Let? And Can't Let In was disappointing outro.
Yeah,
I feel like
disappointing outro.
I agree more here. Let me see how this went. Or did I? Because let me see this. Because I feel like I didn't like the outro like that.
I was like, why is this an outro? It doesn't sound like an outro at all.
Okay, no, I actually liked it way more than I thought. But in fact, I don't think I listened to it very much, and I think this is just hearing it again really actually kind of convinced me a little bit more. But that's like the one song that really happened to. I still don't think it's the best outro. Um, I think it was still an okay outro, but I really like the beat. I kind of like his flow. Other than that, I don't think I was that impressed, and that's probably why I didn't remember it very well.
I would say hell no. That beat was bad.
You said all that shit for the trash.
Yeah, there's nothing that made it sound like an outro. It just sounded like something that was thrown on there, and I guess it was apparently the outro. Um,
I think it's a little bit better than Future and Uzi. I'll say that. That outro was bad. This one I think I like better, but still not
no,
all of it.
no,
For an
hell no,
outro, it's not all that.
hell no. We're comparing like fucking like rotten foods to each other, basically, when it comes to the outros.
And which bad apple I want? I don't know.
Yeah, which one has less mold on it?
Yeah, man. No, like
Yeah.
I definitely think it wasn't that bad. I think one of the apples was kind of cool. It was all right. I think it was cool, but uh, I think it was definitely disappointing. It was disappointing, and I was like, I expected a little bit more for an outro from them. From at least what I heard, I was like, there's so much back and forth. I was like, the middle was garbage a lot for me. I was very disinterested in the middle. Given this project a rating, for me, it's a solid 6.
Man, what the hell?
Solid 6, because I Uzi and them they get that nice 7.5. I like that project better as a whole, but this I like enough songs, bro, to give it a 6. I like enough
Damn.
songs to give it a 6. I don't think it's better than a 6. Definitely not, at least in my
Man, I gotta give this shit like a 2.5. I didn't like this at all. I
Hey,
didn't
young
like
boy
this at
fans,
all.
man. Hey, that's this guy's.
I did not like this album at all, to be honest.
Hey, they gonna
There's
come
so
for us.
much
They gonna
shit
come
I
for us
didn't
on the
like.
channel, man. They gonna be on, man. We gonna
Yeah.
tear down the rap roulette.
Man, we're gonna put like a fucking we're gonna put a poll out. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this shit's trash.
Yo, yeah,
Uh,
hey, we gonna let y'all decide what y'all think of this album. Hey, shit, it is what it is. Let the people speak.
you better vote for the real shit. It's trash. Bankroll's the only good song. Everything else is, anything that is like otherwise a standout is just all right. Um, so like literally, Bankroll's the only good song for me. Everything else is pretty trash, to be honest.
Hey, I got y'all, young boy fans. Don't worry, I'm holding it down for us a little bit,
Like I'm not even dissing NBA YoungBoy though. Like there's better NBA YoungBoy songs out there. Like this album just didn't work. I think their chemistry just isn't there in my opinion. No, I mean some of the songs it is, but
I
like
feel
most of
like
it, no.
I feel like you might have to really be into Rich the Kid Street, you know, side more, because I feel like the takeaway is very young boy for a lot of it, because young boy just gets very loud and a little bit all over the place, and that's his style.
Yeah,
Um,
that's how his style is.
but Rich the Kid's streets way different from his pop rap trap. You know, it's way different, and that's why Rich the Kid is very. He's someone who's like we like Rich, bro. We like Rich, and he's kind of interesting. Like we barely talked about him as much on this project, but like just to talk about his performance, I can it's still underwhelming. You feel like overall for sure, right? I feel like
Yeah, Rich the Kid didn't really contribute as much as I thought you would here.
on
And
some
like, I
songs,
think
like
yeah, NBA
Bankroll,
YoungBoy took more of the spotlight than him, in
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah, on most of the project, most definitely. Bankroll is one of the best songs. Rich the Kid definitely took the spotlight on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, man. Rich. I was expecting more from Rich in general, but I wasn't a huge fan of Rich, like just straight, street music. And I was more a fan of his, pop trap stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, maybe you convinced me otherwise, but like, yeah, I just didn't think this worked out between them. Like, I was expecting like I wasn't expecting much at all, but like this kind of lowered my expectations.
oh
Like this
damn,
wasn't
that came in
this
with the
shit.
low expectations and got even lower. Oh man, that's not a good
This
feeling.
shit was not good, bro. It was just not good.
They didn't treat
Uh,
you right, man.
I
At least
know.
mine got lifted a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty bad effort from
uh,
both. Um,
I could
yeah,
even I
but
could even give it
yeah,
a 5 to be honest. I was generous with my 6, but I could give it a 5. But I'm gonna stick with my rating just because like the songs I really do fuck with. But it could go either way for me. Um, that's I guess it's being generous in your eyes.
and also yeah, it is being generous, and then also like most of the beats were pretty bad, in my opinion.
Some of them really spoke to me. Some of them really spoke
Most of
to
the
me.
beats were bad though. Like at least on Future and Uzi's album, I could be like, okay, most of the beats are really good. But on this album, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who's choosing these beats? Like a deaf person?
Hey, y'all hear them, man? It's not hitting, so y'all gotta go back to the drawing board. You know,
Yeah, please,
someone.
please, like, please pass it by me before it goes.
Like, what the D who?
Wait, what?
I'm like, what this white boy talking
Who the fuck is this guy? I was a podcast host. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
about? Oh, bro. All right, yeah. All right. I guess we can go ahead and get this last topic running up. Right.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Wait a sec. Hold on. Okay. We got
Man,
this.
you gonna stop spinning at some point?
Oh, okay. I guess I had the handle on it. We having fun, y'all.
Oh, okay. This is just what I wanted to talk about.
All right, y'all. We got the Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. That happened a week and a half ago, just about. Or was that 2 weeks? I don't know.
I think it was like two
We
weeks
all
ago.
still remember that though.
Yeah. So it was yeah, we've been trying to talk about this, because it's the wheel. We had the random topics basically. But yeah, it's like the versus battle. If anyone doesn't know, versus is kind of like a thing that who has been doing it?
It's
Like what? Who's been doing the
Tim
verses? I'm saying like
Timberland and
what company?
Swizz Beats. Uh,
Okay,
Timberland and Swizz Beats been doing the verses. They kind of like I guess kind of
okay,
like everybody
yeah.
together.
So they're doing verses basically, and then they pit two rappers or artists. It could be R&B or whatever too. They pit two artists against each other and kind of like fight to. They kind of like fight and with each other like with their hits and stuff. Um, we kind of compare, and then they announce a victor and everything. So yeah, this is like one of the biggest versus battles that I heard of. And I watched them like, man, like this is gonna be a good battle, especially because of the history between these two. But it's Gucci Mane and Jeezy. And I'm sure you can talk more about why this is like such an important battle, but Gucci Mane and Jeezy have had some beef.
Yeah, yo. So the whole thing with them, man, is just it really goes back to some shit. They was beefing back in the day. I guess really it started over because it's funny. They had a song together, right? And they also kind of like did the song at the end of the whole verses to like
Like, was it called Icy or something?
I'm
Yeah,
so
so icy.
icy. Yeah, man,
Yeah, yeah,
icy song.
that's a
So
good song.
and that is actually I think kind of what's the beef kind of somewhat started from there. Because I remember hearing about that way back some years ago, and it was some jealousy shit kind of thing about whose song. It's weird that it's on some rapper shit. So it's that sometimes the beef just starts from some rapper shit, but then somehow I guess these guys took it to another level. It got to some like real snake shady shit, um, where Jeezy actually had one of his homeboys try to pull up on Gucci. It was really just to get his chain snatched though. It wasn't supposed to be like I don't think it was supposed to be get like a hit.
Yeah, well,
I
I
heard
don't
some
think it
people
was
say
supposed
it
to be
was.
anything like super, but we don't know the whole story. But
We don't know the whole story about that. I hear some people say it was supposed to be a hit. I don't know if that's confirmed for it. I hear most of the people saying it was just to get his chain snatched. But what happened? What ultimately happened was Gucci defended himself, killed his friend.
yeah, so he killed one of Jeezy's friends, So
He sent his friend to do the job, so it's like that's kind of messed up. Like this the whole thing is pretty bad. So it's cool that what they did was actually huge for the culture. A lot of people wouldn't look at it like that because some people go just by one code and they think they just got to do revenge and shit. But
yeah,
you can actually end a cycle of revenge. Especially these men were on some real grown man shit, man. I gotta really respect them for that. And
yeah,
they showed the culture that you can put all that. It's not most people ain't gonna get to that situation. You shouldn't in real life, man. But you know, it's kind of a really tough situation to really, I guess, be in and deal with. And they really handled it well as like some grown men on some older, that's the past type shit.
yeah, yeah. They were both young and stuff, so you know how it goes. You
Yeah,
get more mature and everything about it,
I think
situations.
I think what they did, it's a very important message. I think what they did kind of solidify like, yo, like these is two street dudes, bro. Like this is two street dudes, well respected. Everybody, look at them like that. And to see them actually be on some truce, peace, treaty shit, and they cool. Like at the end, they perform the whole song together, man. They
Yeah, we'll talk more about it because I know, like at the beginning, like
man.
Gucci was still throwing some shots around.
Yo, Gucci came in with all the pettiness, y'all. He came in with all the pettiness.
Yeah, especially like I know like he had like a meme before the verses. It was pretty funny, but it was also like really, really petty. It was just like, um, come dig up your friend. I bet he won't have anything to say.
Yeah, that's like so, yo, man. Shit, yeah, he played at the middle of the battle, man. He just stopped the shit and was like, yeah, play the song that he made dissing his friend. Where yeah, they rack up 20 songs each to go against each other, so they know their own order of which song they're gonna play when or whatever, and then they just run it up, go at each other that way.
Man, yeah. So both those guys, like, yeah. So like, it was a tiny bit hostile beginning. I feel like Jeezy was like one of the bigger man for sure. But then like they cooperated and stuff. But bigger Jeezy wanted like end it for like the streets and like for all the young kids. Don't want that beef going around or anything. But yeah, bro, like they both have great catalogs, of music. So really good, really comparable music as well. Both Atlanta trap, both of those pioneers, and that inspire like all these rappers right now.
They're really like they said, like they did it for the culture, man, and they are a huge portion of the culture. Both of them, man, like they've inspired a lot of people to take up, to get involved, to get into music. They've created a lot of opportunities for a lot of Atlanta rappers. A lot of people are here today, so
Yeah, I
these are
agree.
two really big influential rappers, especially from Atlanta.
hmm Yeah. So what I really enjoyed about this is like, besides all the history, like that's one of the best parts. Obviously, like you got the tension, you got like the history, you want to see what's happening here.
That made this the most
But
viewed battle, man. People was hungry. It was like, whoa, what? Everyone was tuning in.
yeah, but yeah, yeah. So like you want to see what's gonna happen, like you said. But like besides that, their catalogs, like I said, are amazing. So you got to hear them like play all these old songs and then also kind of newer songs. like for example, like Gucci Mane played like Get the Bag with like the Migos song, and then Jeezy played All There with Bankroll Fresh. Like that's those some good like new songs, and then they played their old hits. Like Gucci Mane had like Heavy, that's like a really that's one of those classic ones, and then
Yeah.
Jeezy had you got Put On, you got like what are they gonna say, Snowman. Yeah, that really good songs. So I really enjoyed all like the nostalgia I got from all the catalog.
Bro, it was a lot of good music on both sides, man. And being tuned in and seeing it happen live was a lot of fun to be there. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. And it's I got the whole like the 20 song rap sheet. There's a website, OK Player. They kind of like rate the battles. I don't think there's an official winner, to be honest. I don't think they said. Uh,
It's kind of, I think it's like opinionated right now. It's like
yeah,
okay, like
on this
yeah.
website, they kind of ranked like the winner and put together like who won which round, like what people
Who,
thought.
who did they say?
So with the first one, you had Gucci won the first one because he came in with that very disrespectful heat. He was just like
Yeah. He
he just
came in
came
with
in
some diss tracks,
straight up on the
like
diss track.
like the old diss tracks for Jeezy. Remember that?
Yeah, man. He was like, man, just to start things off with this battle, he was like, man, it's some battle air. Fuck Jeezy. That's what he
Yeah.
was on with that first track. Basically, that's how it went. But
Yeah.
Jeezy just sitting there chilling. He was like, okay, I'm bothered. Okay.
Yeah. He knew it
um,
was gonna be going on.
right. The round two went to Jeezy actually. I guess Gucci played a song Benchwarmers. These are songs people will probably know from if you're heavy into their catalog. But Trap or Die, he played the song Trap or Die
That's a
from Trap or
great
Die.
song.
Great song. He won that one easily.
Yeah, that's one of those classic songs.
Yeah, man. Trap or Die was going to easily win that one. He got to round three where I think I Love Her, which for Gucci, that is a classic.
That's a classic.
Versus Standing Ovation from Jeezy, which Jeezy wasn't gonna win that one. I was Standing Ovation. That one is from Thug, yeah, for his Thug Motivation.
Thug Motivation is a great album though. I need it.
Great
I
album.
think I remember that. Yeah. I mean, all the songs they played are good though. Like, I mean, like obviously
Yeah,
they would pick their good songs for this.
yeah. Every song played
But
was definitely a good
yeah.
ass song. We ain't even gonna sit here and
I,
try to
I
rate
was
every
getting hyped
song.
that like literally every song those two were playing. I was
It
like, all
was
right,
cool. It was
shit.
cool,
I was
man, to
like,
see
hell yes.
everybody. They brought out their best work, man. They really did. And it was just cool to see everybody just bring up the nostalgia and actually hear some of these old songs that you ain't hearing so long. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I feel you.
they had Gucci winning round three. Round four was Plain Jane versus Gangsta Music. They said it was a tie. Actually no, wait, no, that one, no, Gucci won that round again. That tied it up though.
I thought Gucci was doing pretty well, but like at the same time, Jeezy had some good rounds that he won as well. So it's kind of hard to tell.
A lot of the battle was back and forth from what I remember. I remember hearing songs and I'm like, damn. I'm like, wait. I was like, Gucci, he pulling off
Yeah,
some
I'm like
classics. And
Gucci's going crazy, and then Jeezy's going crazy.
yeah,
There's one point where like, so "Wake Up in the Sky." Remember that song? That's like a newer song by Gucci. Like I
yeah,
like that song, but I remember him playing it. I was like, I don't like him like playing that. Kind of like just came out of nowhere after like the mixtape Gucci song, and then
yeah,
like I'm like, all right, well that kind of ruined like the mood for me for a second, and then Jeezy just killed him right there after he released something. Um, so yeah, that's what I thought about that. Um, it's hard for me to pick a victor though, but I really like how they kept going back and forth, and there wasn't really a clear victor because they both went crazy. But I mean, I'm sure we can both like give our comments on who we think won, but I like how they like came together at the end for So Icy.
Yeah, man, definitely a fan of how they did that. Um, I'll say, shit. I really think I'm rocking with Jeezy. I think Jeezy won.
Mm.
You disagree? On, I'll let you.
It's
I'll let you
hard,
answer.
man.
I'll let you answer first, man. Like I know what they racked up over here.
Man, it's just hard. You know what? Like, I might be biased, but I think it's Jeezy as well. I think it's just because I mean I love both those artists. Like they're both some of my favorite artists, but I think I like Jeezy as an artist. Like that's one of my favorite artists. Um, so I might be biased on that, if you know what I mean by that. Like I'm like, oh, I like Jeezy better as an artist, so that's kind of biased. But I think he had like a better versus. Like I think he always like put up a fight for each of the rounds, even if he didn't win it. You know what I mean? Like he has a strong catalog, and like I enjoyed all his songs that came with it.
Right. Honestly, and I think that's a valid point because just being like I view him as a I like him as a better artist too overall, and I really like Gucci. But my thing is definitely when it comes to just rapping and like this being like a battle. Just as far as like musically, I feel like the music that was being put up by Jeezy was better, just better rap music. And Gucci, like he has amazing hits. Like if it was just talking hits, I mean, there was a lot of amazing hits on both sides. Really classic shit on both sides. And Jeezy, I mean, Gucci had more some recent stuff, but it didn't really, like you said, when he pulled it out against some of the stuff Jeezy was putting up, it really just felt like I said, I didn't really like the wake up on a guy song like that either, like to be pulled out in this battle. Yeah, it's a great ass hit, but to be put up and against yeah, depending on what song Jeezy put up, it's just either gonna do well or really just not at all because it's just too commercial and
Yeah, they needed something harder for that.
yeah,
Like
and it didn't
in
feel
order to
like
keep up.
yeah, man, it didn't feel like a battle. Like like we doing this for our hometown Atlanta. This is like I'm already out here and I made it, and let me just go ahead and throw this little hit out there for you. And if Jeezy didn't put like a real rap song against that or some shit like something that he was really not all that good on, like they put their best work. I was kind of
Yeah, I
I feel like
agree.
Jeezy really focused on putting his best work.
hmm Yeah, man. I mean, I think Gucci did too, but like, I like some of like the funny tactics some both of them had. Like,
Man, the
I know,
antics was
like,
funny as hell.
I know Jeezy actually was talking a lot. Like, he did. I mean, people were making fun of him for it, but like, I like some of the like the little speeches he did before some of his songs. People were making fun of him, like, stop talking, just play the fucking song.
Man,
But
I liked it, man.
yeah,
I thought it was very enjoyable. I think both of these guys brought a lot of good energy. I think Gucci was like a star of the show, man. This man was really causing a lot of
yeah.
attention, man, and just being Gucci, man. Like just the shit you expect.
He was shit talking for sure. It was
He was
funny.
talking his shit, man. Um, yeah, man. That whole moment with like where things just really took a. People was kind of worried, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Was you thinking some shit was about to go down? Because a lot of people was like, "Whoa!" Like Gucci just brought
Well,
this
yeah,
out.
because Gucci was kind of pulling the strings a little bit of, for
That was really
Jeezy.
like he was tugging at. He was tugging at him, man.
But yeah, Jeezy was like, I would definitely say Jeezy is like the bigger man in this. Like he definitely like was the biggest like catalyst in like ending this feud for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think overall, Gucci could have still like to me, in my opinion, Gucci could have still won too. To be honest, they did bring.
I could also say Gucci won. Like it's not like an easy decision for me to say Jeezy, but I'm just gonna say Jeezy. Just because I mean I would maybe like I would think different like because I haven't seen it in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like I only saw it live, so maybe if I saw it now, I would think something different. But that's why I think at least like Jeezy I thought was more solid.
apparently after the 20, they played a couple extra songs just cause like, and he saved Lemonade like for one of the last ones. Which damn man, that's such a good song. He got that one. But you know, Freaky Girl, the Gucci man, Gucci had a really nice song, man. They really could have went either way. On the total over here is 13 Jeezy, 10 Gucci.
So they got Jeezy winning too.
On this, you know, I don't know if this site's official, but it's just people's opinions.
No, but it's just like a judge
Yeah.
or something. Okay. Yeah, man. Like that's what I think as well. You know, Jeezy. I like his catalog better too. I mean, despite the verses, um, but you know, Gucci Mane's still one of my favorites. Though.
Shout out to y'all for real. Good ass verses, man. Y'all had the whole world, you know, on their toes.
Yeah, we were looking forward to it. We were not disappointed. That was hype. We liked all the Jesus Christ, subliminal shots and everything, and you know, a little fun, and then it's still like, you know, something good for the streets that everything was made up and everything, especially after how long this feud was.
Yeah, it's really old. It's like 2010s or whenever Icy came out and all that shit.
I don't know. It's probably like 2000 still. Yeah.
Right. So shout out to, you know, thanks for doing this for the culture for real.
Yeah, definitely. What do you I know the verses next verses that is coming, I know you're hyped for it. Keisha Cole versus Ashanti.
Yeah, that's the wifey, y'all. So yeah, shout out to these ladies. You know, this is gonna be a really anticipated battle because I've seen a lot of people posting about it. And
It's
people
gonna be a good one. Those are both some R&B legends right there. So we're gonna have
R&B
to see how both
R&B
of them go.
legends. This is gonna be a tough one because oh man, obviously you already know
Yeah.
you already know what team I'm on. You know, obviously I gotta support the wifey. You know, but you know, Ashanti Khan. You know what I'm saying? Like we can talk.
Man,
Um,
I know Ashanti, bro. Like she's got a lot. Like she's an amazing artist, but she's going up against a heavyweight.
I'm I'm seeing, bro. This is gonna be so sweet. A lot. I have people. I have people on both sides, man. I see a lot of people going for Keisha. Shout out to Keisha. She fine as hell. And man, it's looking so crazy. Both of these R&B legends, man. So much respect. They both put a lot of they're loved by the game, man. If you was a big R&B fan back in their heyday, there's no way you didn't hear songs from either of them for real. They both carrying some tunes. I think Ashanti got a little bit of an edge on her hits that she's on, and then Keisha got some vocal capabilities a little bit. I think with some soulful records that you know Ashanti got to watch out for. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a toughie.
It's gonna be tough, bro. We'll see what happens, but you know, maybe we're a rap podcast, but you know, let's see how this verses goes, and possibly you know we talk about that.
Yeah, but shit. That's all we got for y'all this week, you know. So thanks for checking in and rolling in with us. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, you know, comment, let us know what other things you want to hear us talk about, and just go chat with us on the RapRoulette podcast. That's where you can find us.
Yep, check us out on Instagram too. You know, rate the polls for both those projects trash, especially that Rich the Kid one and Young
Hey,
MPA
we gonna
Young
have the
Boy one.
polls up.
Yeah, we have the polls up so you can rate it as trash. Um, and then yeah, we'll hit you up until next episode.
All right, y'all. We're gonna sign in with y'all later.
All right, see y'all.